guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Rebecca Manka from 2545 Business Consulting. If you're just joining us, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Today we're going to be looking at the relevance of accounting in our economy. Firstly, we're going to be looking at what accounting is. We'll define accounting to the simplest terms, and then we're going to move on to the culture of accountability in Cameroon. Next is going to be the importance of accounting to an individual and to a businessman. That's we're going to look at accounting from a personal perspective and from a corporate perspective. And lastly, we're going to talk about how do we grow this culture of accountability in our economy. Joining me is Mr. Ayub Tabe, who is a finance professional and a business consultant here at 2545 Business Consulting. You're welcome, Mr. Ayub.
Thank you.
So we're going to move straight away to our first question of the day, which is, what is accounting? How would you define accounting to a 5-year-old?
Thank you very much, Arabella, for that question. What is accounting? From a strictly financial perspective, or from the perspective of an accountant, accounting is the recording, summarizing, and analyzing of financial transactions, and processing this further to financial statements to be used by end users of the organization. Now, for you, it's like, because you're not in the field. For a 5-year-old, like you say, if I'm explaining it to a child, I would say accounting is basically comparing what comes in and what goes out. So if your daughter takes 5 bananas to school the first day, and then it's for her lunch break, and she brings back 2 bananas, and she tells you, "Oh, Mom, I ate 3 bananas today at school." You now know that 3 bananas is what she eats. And the next day, you're going to add 1 more banana to that 2 bananas, so she takes 3 bananas to school, and that should suffice her. And voila, you are an accountant, per se. So, but you as an individual, with your finances as an adult, you are basically looking at your expenses, comparing it to your income. I'm making a salary of 100k, and I'm spending 110k. This is not financially healthy, first of all. And how come I spend an additional 10,000? So maybe you borrowed the money, maybe you got it as a gift. You have to look at that now and track your finances in this regard. So thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that very basic definition. So accounting is all about tracking what you get and what you give out. So we're going to move on. We often hear that accounting is the language of business, which is definitely true, of course. And just imagine going to an English lesson without you actually understanding English. How do you make it? How do you validate that course? Accounting is the language of business. Every entrepreneur must use accounting in order to grow his business. So permit me read some statistics from the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises here in Cameroon. It says that 98% of companies in Cameroon are SMEs, that is small and medium-sized enterprises. And these SMEs have an average lifespan of 4.5 years. The major challenges faced by these SMEs include poor access to financing, poor financial management and accounting, insufficient training, and lots more. So, Mr. Ayub, what's your take on this? What do you think? Do you think in our economy we have this culture of accountability?
Every big business has an accounting department, and every successful economy relies on accountants. They are the backbone on which the economy thrives. Now, our small businesses in Cameroon do not pay particular attention to the accountants that we have. This can be for various reasons, but I think they need to see the relevance of an accountant in their business. We have a lot of small businesses that need to scale. What we mean by that is that they need to grow. They need to move from 1 million revenue in year 1 to 100 million revenue in year 5. We are not saying accounting is the only thing that can help you achieve such results, but we are saying that if you track your revenue, track your expenses in terms of your marketing budget, advertising budget, you are holding yourself accountable to make better informed decisions that will take you from 1 million to 100 million in 5 years. Once small businesses start seeing the value of an accountant from this perspective, it's going to help them grow, it's going to help them scale. And even us as individuals, once we start taking responsibility and start accounting for the expenses in our life, for the incomes in our lives, we will grow financially.
Alright, we did mention that accounting is all about tracking your finances. So we're going to look at what is the benefit of accounting to an individual. What does an individual stand to gain if they practice this principle of accounting, they actually keep track of their finances?
Yes, Isabella, I think that's a very pertinent question because most people don't apply it specifically to organizations or have businesses, but in their individual lives, they can practice proper accounting. Basically, when you track your expenses and your income, it gives you a sense of satisfaction because you know where you are and you can now determine where you are going to basically. One of the benefits of holding yourself accountable is that it helps you plan. When you plan, it helps you make informed and better decisions. Another benefit of accounting to you as an individual is drawing your personal budget. When you draw your personal budget, you will know what are your wants, you will know what are your needs, and you will know how much to save or invest. This is something that seems simple, but in our society in Cameroon, it's rarely practiced. We don't sit down and estimate what is our wants and in what proportion we should share. There is a standard ratio that says 50% goes to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings. But I dare you to say, why not make it 40% savings and allocate the other portions to your needs and your wants? So those are some of the benefits that you can enjoy from personal accounting. Our organization has held several classes online, training over 1,000 plus participants on personal financial wellness.
So, Mr. Yoke, from the statistics which we earlier read from the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises, it says that one of the difficulties that these SMEs face is poor accounting and financial management. How can these businesses benefit by keeping proper accounts?
Important question. Why should businesses rely on accounting? Because we are looking at the relevance of accounting today. Well, before we dive into the benefits and why they should rely, let us look at accounting in detail for a business. Accounting is gotten from reports that are prepared from accounting records, right? And this report is what guides the organization to make decisions, especially when it comes to investment, decisions of paying out dividends, etc. And we have financial statements such as statement of financial position, statement of comprehensive income, statement of cash flow, statement of changes in equity, and other reports that can be gotten from accounting records, budgets, budgeting reports, payroll reports, tax, inventory, accounts receivables. We're going to look at a few examples and how these reports are vital in supporting an organization to grow by making informed decisions. Let's look at the key benefits of accounting to a business. It gives you more insight into the business. For a stock-oriented business, if you look at your inventory reports, you can now decide which items to stock more, which items to stock less. By extension, it gives you an upper hand in making an informed and accurate decision. For example, if you know which items have a quick turnover, you buy more of those items, and it's going to give you an edge over your competitor who does not have this idea because they are not tracking the sales of the items. What that goes ahead to do is that it helps you make analysis and to act in the present, and also to plan and budget properly. Because you know the items that sell more, you can forecast that the sales is going to increase by a certain percentage, and your analysis is going to help you to come up with a proper plan and a budget for the future. And what this budget helps us to do is that it also puts you on track. Acts sort of like a guideline, so when you face difficulties you can adjust and pivot accordingly without these events actually affecting the business majorly. It helps also in making decisions based on which taxes to declare and pay, so it helps you to look at some tax avoidance options that are for you and that have been provided by the government, as opposed to evading tax altogether. With proper accounting records, you will know where, when, and how to pay these taxes. But if you don't have this, it's going to be difficult and tricky. You will have to be playing around.
Now, after looking at all these benefits that we stand to get if we keep proper accounts, be it from the personal level or from the corporate perspective, how do you think, and of course we lack or we need to improve on the culture of accountability in the economy. How do you think we can improve on this to enjoy from all these benefits?
All right, Bella, that's true. We need to actually see if there is actually a lack of accountability, as I highlighted earlier. And the first way to addressing this need is, first of all, acknowledging that it exists. Most people wouldn't. They will give you 1,000 reasons of, oh, we are doing this, but those are isolated. In a whole, if you aggregate it, you see that it's limited. So when we acknowledge that we need to scale up, to improve our accountability needs, that is how we first start tackling the problem. The next way is by getting skilled, actually having the skilled people in the economy that can tackle and handle this issue. And this can be done basically through various trainings. And here at 2545 BC, we identified this need in the market. That is why we are involved in accounting and financial management trainings in various sectors. First of all, we are an AICPA approved learning center, so we offer AICPA services because we believe in the quality of the accounting training that the body offers. We also offer trainings in OHADA accounting, where we take you hands-on to the entire process. We offer trainings on Excel and business communications. You'll be amazed at how many people need to improve their email writing skills, preparing memos and reports to their lives. And then you see that it's moving from us as individuals, it now builds to our businesses, and of course it builds now to our entire economy. So it starts from a micro level, but the benefits are seen at a macro level nationwide.
Thank you so much guys for joining us in this video where we looked at what accounting is, the culture of accountability in the economy, the benefits of accounting to an individual, the benefits of accounting to a businessman or to an entrepreneur, and we also looked at how we can grow this culture of accountability in the economy. If you found this video interesting, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you've not subscribed to our channel yet, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get updates on our new videos.